All right, so you guys really threw us for a loop this time. I mean, a whole manuscript.
Wow, color me intrigued.
It looks like we're going to be diving deep into Polly Me Crazy.
Oh, a suspense thriller. This should be fun.
Yeah, get ready for some twists and turns, folks.
Things are about to get wild.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What really stood out to me was how the author takes something familiar,
Okay.
the whole, perfect power couple trope,
Oh, right.
and just completely twists it into something unsettling.
Uh-huh.
It's like a commentary on how appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah, you never know what's lurking beneath the surface.
Exactly.
And speaking of appearances, let's talk about the couple at the center of it all.
Ashley and Scarlett Venault.
Ashley and Scarlett Venault, right? They're this super successful lesbian power couple.
Living the dream.
Oh, yeah, they seem to have it all.
Ashley, the stud, yeah, inherited a security empire.
Oh, wow.
Top-of-the-line vaults, panic rooms for the 1%.
Fancy.
And then you have Scarlett.
Yeah, the influencer.
Yeah. The charismatic influencer. Yeah, she's got the whole online world eating out of her hand.
They're about to celebrate a major business win with their inner circle.
The Royalty Entertainment Group.
Ooh, royalty, huh?
But that's when things take a turn for the worse.
Literally a turn.
Yeah. The act.
Scarlett falling from a ladder.
It's not just a plot device,
Oh, okay.
It's symbolic.
I see.
Think about it. They're at the peak of their success.
Right.
And then, bam, everything becomes unstable.
Yeah, it's like the rug is pulled out from under them.
Exactly. And the accident leaves them vulnerable.
In more ways than one.
Right, not just physically.
Scarlett ends up with a traumatic brain injury.
A TBI.
Yeah, but also emotionally.
It's like the author is deliberately cracking open this carefully constructed facade to show us the raw nerves underneath.
Okay, so before we get to the accident and all the craziness that follows,
Yes.
let's rewind a bit to that dinner party.
Ah, yes. The dinner party with their friends.
This Royalty Entertainment Group, they're successful, ambitious, and a little bit scandalous, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely.
And it's at this dinner that the idea of polyamory
Having multiple romantic partners.
is first introduced, right?
Right, and this seemingly casual conversation. It's actually crucial to the story.
Okay, how so?
Well, it not only introduces a major theme,
Right.
but it also raises questions about the Venault's own relationship.
Oh, really?
There's this knowing glance they share,
Huh.
a flashback to a previous encounter that suggests polyamory isn't exactly a new concept for them.
So you're saying there might be more to their perfect love story than meets the eye?
Precisely.
It's like the author is dangling a little secret in front of us.
Making us question how much we can trust what we see on the surface.
Exactly.
And the accident happens.
Right.
The fall from grace.
Both literally and metaphorically.
Exactly. Scarlett's TBI
Yeah.
adds another layer to the story because now her perception of reality becomes unreliable.
Oh, that's interesting.
Then we have Wendy, the home nurse, who warns Ashley about the possibility of hallucinations.
Oh, so she's foreshadowing the psychological thriller that's about to unfold.
You could say that.
So we have this foundation of unease,
Right.
the accident,
Yes.
Scarlett's TBI,
Mm-hmm.
and then walks in Polly, the temp PA, sent by their friend and business partner, Gio.
Gio.
But something about Polly feels off from the very beginning.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, her attire.
Yeah. Hot pink and white suit with stilettos.
Not exactly your typical PA look.
Not at all. And her personality.
Right.
It's forward, almost predatory.
And she seems unusually interested in the Venaults.
Yeah. There's a definite vibe there.
And remember, Scarlett's recovering from a head injury, so her perception is already skewed.
Right. She's dealing with dizziness, confusion, and she even mentions feeling suspicious of Polly.
Then Polly starts making these suggestive comments about cherries and threesomes.
Oh, wow.
It's all very unsettling and definitely raises red flags about her intentions.
It's like she's deliberately playing with the boundaries.
Professional and personal.
Both.
And Scarlett, in her vulnerable state, is caught between this attraction to Polly and this deep sense of unease.
It's a recipe for disaster.
The whole scene is incredibly tense.
The author does a brilliant job of creating this atmosphere of ambiguity.
We're left wondering, is Polly intentionally manipulating them?
Or is Scarlett misinterpreting things because of her head injury?
Right, it's unclear.
The author is masterful at blurring those lines.
Even the sexual encounter that follows is deliberately ambiguous.
Was it consensual?
Was it a shared fantasy?
Or was it a manipulation fueled by Scarlett's altered state of mind?
It's impossible to know for sure.
And then there's that phrase Polly keeps repeating.
Polly me crazy.
It's almost hypnotic.
Yeah. And it further blurs the lines between reality and delusion.
That phrase, I think, is key to understanding the deeper themes at play.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's not just about polyamory, it's about the intoxicating nature of desire,
Uh-huh.
the way it can make us question our own sanity.
Okay, so the morning after thing, take another bizarre turn.
Oh, tell me about it.
The Vanalts try to fire Polly. She's not even registered with the temp agency.
Talk about creepy.
It's like she's a phantom,
Yeah.
someone who doesn't officially exist.
Which only intensifies the mystery.
Who is this woman, and how did she get into their lives?
The Vanalts are left scrambling for answers.
Their paranoia growing with every passing moment.
And then we get the scene where Geo, the one who supposedly sent Polly,
Right.
goes to their house,
Uh-huh.
and it's unlocked, seemingly abandoned.
I mean, this is, Ashley, we're talking about the queen of security. Something is seriously wrong.
That scene is chilling because it suggests that things are spiraling out of control.
Geo's concern for their safety underscores the fact that this is no longer just a case of a strange temp.
There's a real sense of danger lurking beneath the surface.
And to add to the weirdness, Scarlett ends up outside in her pajamas late at night,
What?
completely disoriented and unable to explain how she got there.
Oh.
It's like her TBI symptoms and this external threat are merging.
Making it impossible to separate reality from delusion.
Then comes this pivotal phone call between Ashley and Geo.
Okay.
And Geo drops a bomb he never sent to temp.
No way.
And suddenly, Ashley has this flashback to the dinner party,
The question.
to that question, what y'all know about Polly.
Oh my God.
It's like a piece of the puzzle is finally clicking into place, but in a terrifying way.
It's as if the seeds of doubt were planted back then.
And now, with Geo's revelation, they're starting to blossom into full-blown paranoia.
The question now isn't just about Polly's identity.
Right.
It's about whether there's a larger conspiracy at play.
The manuscript leaves us on this major cliffhanger.
Oh, man.
Ashley, staring at her sleeping wife, is left grappling with more questions than answers.
Who is Polly?
What are her motives?
And are they truly in danger?
Or are their fears just a product of their injuries and heightened anxiety,
It's a brilliant ending to the first part.
leaving the reader completely on edge?
Eager to unravel the mystery.
And what's so fascinating is how the author manages to weave together these elements of suspense
Neuroticism.
and psychological intrigue.
To create a story that's both captivating and unsettling.
I don't know about you, but I am hooked.
Me too.
We'll be right back with part 2 of our deep dive into Polly Me Crazy.
Oh, wait.
Trust me, you won't want to miss this.
I'm sure I won't.